Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a shocking and tragic story that captured the world's attention. We'll be discussing the harrowing last minutes of Charla Nash before the infamous chimpanzee attack that changed her life forever. Before we get started, please be advised that this content contains graphic and sensitive material. Viewer discretion is advised. To better understand the circumstances leading up to the tragic event, let's delve deeper into the background of both Charla Nash and Travis the chimpanzee. Charla was a longtime friend of Sandra Herold, the owner of Travis, and was familiar with the chimp. Travis, born in 1995, had been with Sandra since he was 3 days old. Over the years, Sandra and her late husband, Charla Herold, raised Travis as if he were their own child, providing him with exceptional care and affection. Travis was treated like a member of the family, often eating meals with Sandra and even sleeping in her bed. He was known to dress himself, use keys to open doors, and had learned to use a computer. Due to his sociable nature and human-like behavior, Travis gained some fame, making appearances in TV commercials, talk shows, and even a television pilot. Despite his friendly demeanor, Travis was still a powerful and potentially dangerous wild animal. In the months leading up to the attack, Travis had experienced changes in his environment that may have contributed to his increasingly erratic behavior. Sandra's husband, Jerome, passed away in 2004, and in 2008, Sandra's daughter, Susan, also passed away. These losses left Sandra as Travis's sole caregiver. Experts believe that the grief, stress, and changes in routine could have contributed to Travis's heightened agitation and eventual attack on Charla Nash. Furthermore, as a mature chimpanzee, Travis was reaching an age where aggression and dominance become more pronounced, making him potentially more dangerous, even to those he was familiar with. Despite these warning signs, Sandra and Charla were both unprepared for the violent outburst that occurred on that fateful day in February 2009. On February 16, 2009, the unthinkable happened. Earlier that day, Travis had managed to get hold of Sandra's keys and let himself out of the house. He was agitated, wandering the streets and acting erratically. Sandra, struggling to regain control of the situation, called Charla for help. Charla, who had interacted with Travis in the past, arrived at the scene, believing she could help calm him down. When Charla arrived, she held one of Travis's favorite toys, a large red Elmo doll, in an attempt to distract and soothe him. However, Travis's reaction was anything but calm. As Charla approached, Travis suddenly and viciously attacked her. Sandra, witnessing the horrific scene, tried to intervene by hitting Travis with a shovel and even stabbing him with a butcher knife, but her attempts were futile. The enraged chimp continued his brutal assault on Charla. In sheer desperation, Sandra called 911, frantically pleading for help. The 911 operator, initially skeptical of the surreal situation, quickly realized the gravity of the incident and dispatched police officers to the scene. In the background of the call, Sandra could be heard screaming for Travis to stop and expressing her fear that Charla might not survive the attack. When the responding officers arrived, they found Travis covered in blood, still near Charla's severely injured body. As one of the officers exited his vehicle, Travis turned his attention to him, charging at the car and even attempting to open the door. Recognizing the immediate danger, the officer shot Travis multiple times. The chimp retreated to the house, where he was later found dead from his injuries. Although the attack was over, the devastating consequences of that day were only just beginning to emerge. Charla's life would be forever changed by the horrifying events that unfolded in those terrifying last minutes before the chimp attack. The 911 call made by Sandra during the attack is a haunting and chilling testament to the severity of the incident. While we won't play the audio due to its graphic and distressing nature, it's important to understand the sheer terror experienced by those involved. As Sandra spoke with the 911 operator, she described the attack in detail making it clear that Travis was out of control and causing severe harm to Charla. Throughout the call, Sandra pleaded with the operator to send help immediately, fearing for Charla's life. Her voice was filled with panic, grief, and disbelief as she struggled to comprehend the horrifying actions of the chimp she had raised and loved for so many years. The call also underscored the danger faced by first responders, who were rushing into a highly volatile and unpredictable situation. The recording of the 911 call would later become a key piece of evidence in the legal proceedings that followed the attack, as well as in the public's understanding of the tragic event. The consequences of the attack on Charla Nash were nothing short of devastating. She sustained life-altering injuries, losing both her hands, her nose, her lips, and her eyes. Doctors worked tirelessly to save her life and stabilize her condition, performing multiple surgeries to address her extensive injuries. In 2011, Charla underwent a groundbreaking face transplant at Brigham and Women's Hospital in Boston, which helped to restore some functionality and appearance to her face. Charla's journey toward recovery has been a long and challenging one. In addition to the physical and emotional trauma, she has had to navigate the complex world of medical treatments, rehabilitation, and legal battles. She filed a lawsuit against Sandra Herold, which was settled in 2012 for $4 million. Charla also attempted to sue the state of Connecticut for negligence, arguing that officials failed to adequately regulate the ownership of dangerous animals like Travis. However, her case was dismissed by the court. The attack on Charla Nash sparked a national conversation about the dangers of keeping wild animals as pets and led to the implementation of stricter regulations on exotic animal ownership. Several states have since passed new laws to protect both the public and the animals from harm. The story has also raised awareness about the importance of respecting the natural instincts and behaviors of wild animals, even those that have been raised in captivity. Charla Nash has shown incredible courage and resilience throughout her ordeal, inspiring many with her determination to move forward and rebuild her life. Her story serves as a sobering reminder of the potential dangers posed by wild animals and the responsibility we have to ensure their well-being and the safety of those around them. The tragic story of Charla Nash is a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of wild animals, even those raised in captivity. Despite her horrific ordeal, Charla has shown incredible resilience and bravery. Her story serves as a lesson about the importance of respecting and understanding the true nature of the animals we share this planet with. Thank you for joining us today, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this.